you know Ashens, right? He's
yes, he does a lot of like food and some unique toy and a lot of Christmassy type
yeah,
of stuff.
he did just like cheap Chinese shit toys that he finds at the dollar store.
I was trying to say it a little bit more politically correct,
And, oh, don't worry, you'll be politically incorrect in a moment here.
excellent.
And then he does cheap food from the dollar store. Like famously, he did like a hamburger in a can, like a tinned what's it called? Hamburger in a can, I guess, in a tin can. But every Christmas time, every December, him and his friend do this advent calendar thing. Which is something that I actually debated. I think I talked to you. Like I was like, we should steal this at some point.
Yeah. Well, we've got a whole bunch. We've got like 6 advent calendars between the two boys. Yeah, 2 chocolate ones. 2 of them are like little Pokemon ones that has little Pokemon figurines. One of them is adorable. It's a Bluey advent calendar where every day you open it up and it's a different mini book that's like an episode. And then there's like a religious-y passages one from like, leading up to stuff like that.
I'm in an advent calendar between the two of us.
We
should do an advent calendar. Like
is
Ash,
there an Ava one?
like,
since Ava's been hoarded out into
maybe possibly
product.
But so him and his friend do these advent calendars every year. Right now they're doing 3, and it's Sonic the Hedgehog, Titanic, and then this survivalist men's survival calendar. So today is the 3rd day, and I was watching this when I got home from work, and it was baffling. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The Jingle Belly.
Cool.
He's got a WWE belt?
Anyway, Alex, focus.
Oh, it's a YouTube champion
It's
belt.
just, it's nothing. Anyway, the point is so...
Oh, I've never seen the second channel.
This is okay, Alex, focus. I'm trying to get to the crux of this video. If this is the video or whatever, but whatever we're talking about, I just want to get to...
Is this the punchline?
This is getting to... This
joke.
is the setup.
Okay.
So they open this up, the survival calendar.
It's a long thin one.
Oh.
Right.
Okay, I've seen what this is now. Oh, so many little bits.
Survival. Oh ho ho! What is this?
I don't know. It looks like a fucking robot from Robot Wars. What the hell is? Actually, it looks dangerous as shit. So
What is this?
I'm in.
Oh my god!
Oh, that way around. No, that way around. No, that way around. Oh my fucking god! What the fuck?
I thought they were kidding. As this video continues, Ashens basically handles this like he has a handgun. Like he doesn't know how it works. Neither of them know how it works. And they're both terrified of the not having their knife license. And like it's 2 grown men who are scared of the knife and don't know, like they don't know what to do. Like they start to panic about it. And I thought they were playing this up. Mm-hmm. And then I realized it's even in their notes about it. 2 of the items in the survival calendar were safely destroyed and the Amazon product pages reported. So you look this up, and the reason why this is illegal is because it has a lock. It locks into place like a normal adult knife does. It's not like a folding knife like your grandpa had. It's a locking knife. Mm-hmm. And look at that. Did you see him?
Yeah.
All he did was hit the
It looks like he's holding a taser.
No, but watch. He like hits the quick release.
Whoa!
The British mind cannot comprehend. It's probably because it's kind of at that point now in England where they, any type of knife or any type of hand weapon of any sort now at this point is like a major no-no.
The laws,
they have knife bins, like basically, which is funny because it's kind of this dystopian thing where they have bins in the UK that are basically kind of like sharps disposals here in the US for like hypodermic needles and things like that, where you basically just take your illegal knife, or basically any knife, and you put it in there as a token of goodwill type of honor system thing,
right?
Which would
no
the
questions
equivalent of
asked.
The equivalent of that is basically like the U.S. gun turn-in things, where they're like, oh, here's your your granddad's Luger pistol that he got off some dead German in World War II. We're going to give you $50 to Amazon for it, even though you can go someplace and sell it for hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, because it's an original. But it'll be the same like if we had like just drop boxes in the US.
Right.
Like I'm trying to put this like 50 cal in here, it's not fitting. All I can put is it's only got enough size for a Glock.
So it says UK knife law allows you to carry non-locking pocket knives with a blade up to 3 inches. Americans, it's 3 inches for like at least on Amazon. Any 3.5 inch knife you can buy over Amazon.
One moment, let me check something.
Okay. Wait, don't get the ruler out, Alex. It's not that kind of show.
12 seconds later.
So,
no, is this a World War?
Given that,
is this a World War II knife? Yeah, I have my grandfather's knives that look like that.
Yeah. I don't think these were like popular because they weren't like you weren't able to like fit as like a bayonet or something like that. But I'm guessing this would not be allowed
in the UK.
In His Majesty's, yeah.
I'm looking at the Illinois laws. Well, let's see. Let's get through the UK because things get really.
Okay.
So even if we take and say like, okay, the UK doesn't like little knives. I like how Alex is just using it like a toy. Ashens would have had a heart attack by now with that out.
Crikey.
And to be clear, I love Ashen's channel, and I think he's a really funny guy.
I do too.
And I like his videos about old video games are really entertaining.
It's just like the Britishness in that scenario just overtook him.
Not just turning in the knife. He had to tell on the Amazon.com page.
So
they had to get the Amazon.
Were you able to find that item?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, come on.
Where was it from? Was it from the U.S. or China?
One thing at a time. We're jumping all over the place.
Yeah.
We got to get through.
Sorry.
I got to get through like how bizarre UK knife laws actually are. There, hug your knife to your chest like a true American. I wish you still changed your background because I would make you put an American flag behind you while you're clutching your knife
with like some like with like a slightly transparent eagle.
Hey, maybe I'll still figure out a way to do that.
Hey, look at this guy.
You are allowed to carry a knife that exceeds these guidelines in public, but please remember, you will need a good reason to carry it. Gov.uk.
So a sword or a machete?
Gov.uk has the following to say on a good reason to carry a knife. The government is telling you what the good reasons are to carry a knife. Taking knives you use at work to and from work. Taking knives to a gallery or museum to be exhibited. The knife is going to be used for theater, film, television, historical reenactment, or religious purposes.
Oh, I know who that refers to.
Example, the kirpan some sheiks carry.
But Sikhs, yeah.
Sikhs.
Yeah.
A court will decide if you've got a good reason to carry a knife if you're charged with carrying it illegally.
Oh, okay. So, how many weeks or months down the road, after you've already been sitting there possibly incarcerated, they finally are like, no, you didn't have a good reason. Continue sitting in His Majesty's jail.
But a good reason to carry it is that I might need it. That's the good reason to carry a locking 3.5 inch knife. I might need it. Well, that's all you need.
That's the problem with them. They are the ones who will make the determination for you.
So like if
you could just walk down the street and just say like, oh yeah, I'm Sikh, and then they're going to have to be like, prove it. And you're like, excuse me, I should not have to prove to you my religious beliefs and cultural characteristics of that, because then that goes into the whole that opens up a whole
that's a whole
Pandora's box and stuff.
That's a whole separate issue.
But these are very specific things, like taking knives you work with to and from. Like I can only think of like maybe like a butcher.
I'm thinking chefs, butchers, cooks.
But they usually, more often than not, they just keep like they have a set of knives at home, and they keep the knives.
But Alex, come on,
work.
come on, don't be so rigid. It's if you bought new knives and if you got stomped because you're carrying a thing of knives and you're like, I'm a chef, here's my restaurant, then they say, oh, okay. But if you're just like, I like knives, which is all in America, you need to say, then
I like knives.
I like turtles.
So in Illinois, since the rest of the United States I don't care about because I don't live there. Concealed carry is completely non-issue in Illinois, but it does say that Illinois knife laws are confusing and probably contradicting due to dubious unauthorized possession or storage of weapons, which overlays the unlawful use of weapons statute. Ballistic knives are forbidden. Sorry, Alex, you can't have your... No switchblades, no ballistic knives. I don't know why switchblades are so taboo in the United States.
I think it's just because of
butterfly knives are fine.
Yeah, I think it's just the historical, I think the pop culture, imagery of it is probably what's caused it more harm than what they were like in reality.
You mean like they're being used by like Cubans or something? Like all I can picture, the only cinematic moments I can think of with switchblades are communist Cubans using it now.
I think there was a guy had one in Bed Knobs and Broomsticks.
Oh, interesting.
There was a guy that worked for like the bookseller that they tried to get the other page of the magic book that had like the rest of the spell of the medallion, and he was like threatening like the professor, and he goes like, "Oi, you follow my mate."
I think that,
which I mean, that was back in the '60s. Nowadays, like he'd be in his Majesty's prison. Because then Angela Lansbury would be like, "I'm sorry, but is that a knife?" He's like,
I think,
crikey.
Didn't the woman in Kathleen Turner uses a switchblade in Romancing the Stone, as I recall? She throws it at the like Venezuelan or whatever guy.
I haven't seen it for a long time.
Well, if that's true, there'll be a clip right now. So yeah, I mean, you can buy...
But I have a FOID card. It says I can do stuff with a FOID card, which is weird because it's for firearms.
Possession of a valid firearm is exception to the switchblade restriction. So you can get a switchblade.
So I can get it. But see,
where
the
do you get
Ozone
it
says...
from, Alex? You got to get me a switchblade. I mean...
Do you have
like how
a FOID card? I'll help you fill out a FOID card application.
Come on, we were just making fun of the lame-o who turned in the knife and you won't let me get an illegal knife? What's going on? This channel is like supposed to be the hardcore channel. I was going to say Alex is going to secretly get me a knife while the UK guys are like quietly destroying theirs, but apparently not. Apparently I have to do it the legal way on this show.
Apparently. But it says like if you have the FOID... What is it? FOID card holders may possess and carry automatic knives. I want to know about these automatic knives. What are they chambered in?
Well, I'm curious because it's not a ballistic knife.
Because I'm wondering if automatic knives, is it like the flip open kind? Is that what they refer to?
No, because
that's a very confusing.
No, I mean this does the same thing, and my other pocket knife has more of the like flick.
But is that what they mean by when they say automatic knives? Because that's really weird that
an automatic knife is a knife that opens the blade instantly and automatically with the push of a button, thanks to an internal spring mechanism. That's what it is. So it's like a switch. It's like a switchblade. Okay. Because I have assisted, like these knives that I have are all assisted. They don't have a spring. Okay. They have like a little lever that pops them open,
like it's like a tension type of thing.
Something like that. Yeah. But I want a switchblade. I want a switchblade bad, mostly because I can't have it. So now I really want it. But I don't understand then if you have a FOID card and you can own a firearm, then why is a ballistic knife so controversial? It's like a spear at that. It's like
basically.
It's not nearly as deadly as a fucking shotgun or a 9mm or anything that shoots bullets. And you only get one shot with the ballistic knife.
Yeah.
So why is that so like taboo? Weird.
I don't know.
Alex, we should be in charge. Knives for everyone.
Knives for everyone. Well, that's the thing. Like I've always been like, well, the Second Amendment, the way like, you know,
here we go.
They say, okay.
No. I'm not stopping you. I'm just saying here we go.
Like there's always been the argument about how, you know, it basically is like gives you unrestricted ownership of any type of firearm or whatever and stuff like that. But then the ATF says, you know, there's certain categories and stuff. And people say that, you know, the people that are anti the firearm part of it say that, you know, it was written back at a time with, you know, when they didn't have automatic weapons and blah, blah, blah. But then there's the pickle gun, and that's a whole different argument. But, you know, they were talking about muskets and stuff. And it's like, well, the natural evolution of firearms eventually came to be what we have now. The weird thing I've heard a bunch of people talk about this, constitutional scholars and stuff, and they say that, you know, the Second Amendment really could technically, in theory, refer to anything that is seen as, you know, an arm or any type of sidearm or any type of personal weapon, you know, which back then there were some people that still had knives and had swords as personal protective things. So if there was this whole thing about like, you know, we're banning guns and stuff, it's like the Second Amendment could still be utilized in terms of personal protective weapons, which at that point would kind of come down to your switchblades, swords, clubs, axes, halberds, scythes, nunchuck, shuriken, lawn darts.
Well, all of those things are illegal in the UK.
Okay.
I'm just saying shurikens.
What about an ass's jaw?
A what?
We're getting biblical here.
Well, I mean,
the ass's jaw?
What's that?
Like the story goes that like Cain killed Abel by using the lower jaw of a donkey's. Yeah,
you make these,
which is pretty primitive and brutal.
You make these esoteric references. I mean, I didn't know. Like when you said ass's jaw, I thought that was a euphemism for some other kind of weapon, but you meant literally an ass's jaw. Yeah.
Well, it's because I was thinking about Star Trek, and there was a tie-in between Star Trek and the show Supernatural, which they have Cain shows up, and it's because there were an actors who played a sheriff on that show also had an appearance on Star Trek Voyager as another character.
This, since we're already talking about what's happening in the UK,
like knives.
Since we're talking about the UK, I might as well bring this up because this is totally
keep crapping on them.
Well, this is I'm not trying to crap on the UK. I'm trying to understand what's happened because it's just gotten weird. Like I understand like Japan, they have extreme gun laws. They don't want their citizens having guns. None of their citizens have
pockets
guns.
and microwaves.
But the funny thing about Japan is they love their weapons. They like you get a normal like random sci-fi otaku and show them like an airsoft gun. They'll tell you all about like how it works and how the real alternative works. They used to make gun porno videos in the 90s that were all like glamour shots of the gun and then some American in Venezuela shooting it at targets and stuff. Like they were all,
or the chicks wearing the bikinis firing off like an Uzi and an AK.
You know what I mean? There's a video series of that whatever that caseless round, the G11 or
the G11.
Yeah, the G11. Yeah. There's like a Japanese video that's all about how it works. And then if you look at the playlist, it's from some video series that was just glamour porn of guns. That's all like subtitled in Japanese. Yeah, very weird.
If you ever want to see more about, do you know about the guy Ian McCollum who does Forgotten Weapons?
I do.
Okay, he did a video about the G11, and he shows you the inner machinery. Basically,
I think
like
I've seen that
the
video.
entire. It is ridiculous. You're just like, well, this was German engineered. It's like, it's insane as to what the gun itself has to do in order to shoot those rounds. And he was on a podcast recently with Brandon Herrera, and they were saying like, I think the cost of each of those rounds that still exist are like $20 a pop or something like that, or something crazy, just because they're like,
nobody manufactures them anymore, do they?
Because, well, the story goes like the West German military was like weeks away from like fully implementing this across the infantry, like across the army. Like they were going to seriously do this, and then it just so happened to be that Soviet Union's collapsing, Berlin Wall fell, Iron Curtain's done, hold off, we're not doing this anymore. So yeah, unfortunately, but fantastic gun in the original Black Ops. It's kind of amazing because some of them prototype firearms that they developed were just really cool.
Sorry, this is it. This is the video that I was thinking of.
Okay.
Where it's just like glamour shots of these guns. Like, look at the like 90s video effects to like,
yeah.
And then like even the account, if you look into it, is like just these Japanese videos. And yeah, it is. It's in Japanese.
They got that typical Japanese classical background music.
Right? Exactly. It reminds me of like the weirdest episode of Iron Chef. Mm-hmm. It's like the gunsmiths present their creations to the judges.
Or they're doing like the introductory background story about the Challenger and like how they came to study about French cuisine by living in Marseille for several years.
If memory serves,
Yokohama.
If memory serves, the G11 was created. So my point is that all of this, our weird aside to the G11, is that even though Japan has strict gun laws, mysteriously Japanese people aren't like terrified of guns. Let's say they're like, and maybe a lot of them are. I don't know. I don't know anything, but they're interested. There's a contingency that's interested. Meanwhile, in the UK, bizarre reason, a man in the UK has just been arrested for holding a firearm more than 4,000 miles away in the United States. A man from Yorkshire in the UK was arrested after he posted an image on social media of him holding a gun in the U.S. John Richelieu Booth shared a photo of him holding a gun while on holiday in Florida earlier this year. But after posting the image on LinkedIn, he had an unexpected visit from a police officer at his home, he told the Yorkshire Post.
That's where my dad's from.
Yorkshire?
Yeah, he was from Yorkshire. Oh, he was born in Bradford, which is in Yorkshire.
How long did he live there?
Until he was like 9.
Oh, okay. So,
and then he came to Freedom Land.
Enough to have memories, like real.
Some memories, yeah.
I mean,
decent amount, yeah. Before they got all crazy about posting firearms on social media.
On LinkedIn. The officer cautioned him about what he had been posting online and how it could impact other people. However, police later returned and Richelieu Booth was arrested, spending the night in a prison cell before being questioned over the picture and another separate image. Oh, what was the other image?
What's the other? Was it him? Was it a break action where like he's actually like ejecting the spent shells out?
I hope it's him putting like an actual round into a musket, like he's actually stuffing the musket. That would be. It's like Crimes Against the Queen, the Kingdom.
Or maybe he put on like a cap and it said "Make England Great Again."
No, I'm picturing him wearing like a revolutionary uniform.
Oh, was it like a red coat or was he be?
No.
Well, he's British. He's kind of
no. The point is that he'd be in an American revolutionary outfit.
Oh, okay.
That's why it'd be controversial in the UK. Think of how that would make you feel. Bail documentation allegedly mentioned accusations of firearm possession intended to frighten, as well as stalking charges related to an image of a property. That's
Stalking.
all weird.
Those people are so odd. You could tell it's his first time.
It's just kind of a weird thing to see start happening, where calling someone an idiot online is now genuinely being suppressed.
Yeah.
In certain countries.
And a criminal offense now.
In countries that I really would not have expected it to be happening in. Like, this is like China tier shit. You know, this is like North Korea, China, like even, Russia. I mean, Putin went after the people who did like that musical group that did songs about him or something. He went after
Pussy Riot.
How could I forget Pussy Riot?
How could you? It's only been about 15 years.
Well, but I should know the name. And then there was like that that Andy Warhol
or like
image.
Iran or something like that.
So it's like, but seeing that coming from the UK in particular.
Yeah, well, they had great examples to, base their stuff on. And quite frankly, like member states of the EU have been slowly moving towards this direction over the decades.
I mean, I remember France when this was probably in the early 2000s, there was rioting happening in France and they like shut down the internet and shut down like Blogger or something. Like they blocked all of that shit. So, I mean, the only thing I'll say to try to make this more centrist is it was easier to take the high road or to be pompous about this as an American before we had quite so many school shootings. Like it certainly was easier to be like, silly Europeans, they don't know what they're doing. And now it's sort of like, oh yeah, we're definitely paying the price for freedom. So, but that's just kind of the American way. I think I know it's become increasingly controversial to say this, but like those who sacrifice freedom for security deserve neither is kind of a famous. Is that is it Franklin or Jefferson? I don't remember. It might be Franklin.
Might be Franklin. He was usually one with the witty one-liners.
Jefferson was pretty good. Jefferson's got the tree of liberty must be fed with the blood of patriots.
Blood of patriots. Yeah.
What did I just say? Those who
I like Madison. Jefferson, get me the Constitution.
I mean, is this apocryphal? Did anyone say this?
Is it a Mandela effect? I have this amazing quote that I'm attributing. Okay.
I'm
attributing this amazing quote to somebody that never existed.
It's like when it's like Voltaire. Isn't there like a Voltaire quote that was actually written in a biography about Voltaire and was not Voltaire at all?
Use the force, Harry.
The actual quote is, those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety, is the actual quote. It's much more verbose. We need to be right.
Yeah.
At any rate, the point of this was to make fun of a silly video where two adult men were scared of a pocket knife.
Yeah. Which is something, which I mean, if they ever did scouting in the UK or something like that, if they're allowed to have Boy Scouts or whatever scouts at this point.
That's what I mean. You had to in Boy Scouts you had to do your safety training to get your knife, but I mean that's the point. Is
when you were in it, were they still doing like firearm safety, like air rifles?
Oh, air rifles,
or like air rifle or 22s? I think they used to.
No,
was that for older ones or was that before your time?
I'm pretty sure that there was no actual firearms in the Cub Scouts when I was around. Maybe in the higher ranks. We did air guns though. Like at camp, we did target you know.
Yeah. Which I don't even know if they're allowed to do that in the UK.
I would highly doubt it based on the rest. If you can't have a pocket knife, I don't see how you can have an air rifle. Yeah. At least not one that shoots metal BBs. Maybe airsoft is available to them.
Possibly.
If you're in the UK, leave a comment to us dumb Americans. Or are you allowed to have a BB gun? Or
airsoft.
Are you eternally Ralphied in the UK?
No, I want an officer right at our carbonized to 200 kill rifle.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
You were asking earlier about if you can still get this. You can get it in the United States. So Survival Advent Calendar 2025.
Good to know.
It's not even that expensive. I have a feeling
to treat myself to a Advent calendar.
It's only $32.
Oh.
And it is cheap Chinese shit. But it's one of these two.
Yeah.
Here. Oh god.
So so when they ordered this,
I love how this anti-tracking browser just breaks every website. I really need to stop using this thing because it just is brutal.
So I'm wondering if they bought this, possibly in the UK, like if there's UK Amazon, did they not know that this is what was going to be coming?
I have no idea. The only thing I can imagine is that because it was being sold in the UK, the seller specifically didn't include, like they just included this picture and like this picture or something, and didn't include a full like this. Because if you read that the description, it says they threw away 2 items. I'm imagining the other item is this knife spoon.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that would probably be it.
I mean, weren't you?
Although I think that pen or that spike item on the very left, I think that's kind of utilized for like busting glass if need be.
Well, I think they're allowed to break glass. I mean, this is a pen and a tool, I think.
Yeah. It's
not just... weren't you the one who sent me they were manufacturing knives without points in the UK?
Yes.
So...
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you're doing a YouTube channel... Hey, to be fair to Ashens and his friend, Nerd Cubed or whatever, if you get arrested for holding a shotgun 4,000 miles away, is it really that wrong to be scared of doing a YouTube video where you pull out an illegal weapon in the UK and being like, we're throwing it away, don't get mad, we're throwing it away, we're going to report them?
I'm wondering like if somebody would report them based upon this, because this was right there in England that this occurred.
I could see like somebody who doesn't like them being like,
yes, yeah,
it's like SWAT sniping.
Yeah.
So, well, all of that being said, make sure you go check out Ashen's Advent Calendar. It's super comfy, and you'll have a good time.